Okay, so how this normally works, we call it a collab, and basically it's an exchange of us for the benefit of the camera.
Fine, so we collab.
Yes, you're in your first YouTube collab. Is this filming?
It's my first YouTube collab.
This is going to be brilliant. Let's go. Hello, I'm Niki.
And I'm Sammy.
I'm Ed.
Okay, so we're going to go straight into it.
Yeah.
A lot of young people are going to be voting for the first time ever. Can you give them the reason to vote?
Many reasons to vote. Look, the most important reason why people should vote is the people that turn up are the people that decide how the country's run. And there are so many issues at stake for young people. You know, look, you expect me to say vote Labour, and I'm going to say, and I'm going to. You know, we're going to cut the tuition fee from £9,000 to £6,000. We're going to guarantee apprenticeships for young people who get the grades. That's just two examples of the kind of things that we'll do that'll make a difference to young people. But I would really urge all young people to register to vote in the next week and to turn out and vote. Because if you don't register to vote, and if you don't vote, then someone else is going to decide what happens to your life.
And you launched your manifesto today. So just quickly, three reasons why young people should consider voting for Labour.
The first thing is education. You know, I think everyone wants and needs a decent education, and I think every young person in our country deserves a good future, and that's why we're going to, as I say, cut the tuition fee to £6,000 and guarantee apprenticeships for our young people. Second reason, housing. So many young people have such bad experiences in relation to housing. We're going to build 200,000 homes a year. We're going to do more than that. We're going to get a fair deal for young people when it comes to renting in the private sector. But I think so many young people feel like it's ripped off. Thirdly, good jobs. I think everybody wants decent jobs. We're going to create decent jobs at good wages, and we're going to stop those really bad exploitative 0 hours contracts. You know, I think lots of young people are on those type of jobs.
But we're a very fast-paced generation now.
Yep.
We tweet every second about anything.
Yep.
Can you summarise one reason to register to vote in less?
My phone.
Can you summarise in less than 140 characters the number one reason to register to vote?
As if you were writing a tweet.
I would say so the next generation can do better than the last.
Powerful.
That was less than
That was deep.
That's less than 240 words.
Hashtag
vote.
We had a pop-up UKIP shop in our hometown, which we strongly disagree with.
Right. Me too.
No comment. So what are your opinions on UKIP and their policies?
I don't agree with them. Look, there's a number of reasons I don't agree with them. One, they want to privatise the NHS. So Nigel Farage has said that. I don't think that's the answer. I think the NHS is our proudest institution. I think we should preserve it and build it up for the future. Secondly, look, they want to get out of the European Union. I think there are lots of young people who really want to kind of, you know, travel around and kind of recognise the world is kind of coming closer together. And they want to almost cut ourselves off from the rest of the world. We are going to deal with immigration. We do need to deal with that. We do need to have proper controls. But I think there's something about UKIP which wants to kind of go back to many decades ago in terms of their vision of the country.
And the question someone said is actually a statement. Who's older? Just for you.
Yeah.
Nigel Farage or Brad Pitt?
Who is older, Nigel Farage or Brad Pitt? Well, I would guess Nigel Farage, but you're going to tell me I'm wrong.
Brad Pitt's actually older.
Brad Pitt is actually older. Well, there
Right.
you go.
Sad time.
There you go.
Yeah. Sad time.
Everyone just mind farted.
We don't have much time left, but there is, you know, being YouTubers, we want to go straight to the heavy stuff.
Sure.
That is.
Who's your favourite YouTuber?
Who's my favourite YouTuber? You. The two of you.
He's not going to say that.
Definitely.
If you can say again to camera.
The two of them, NikiNSammy.
Thank you.
My favourite YouTubers.
My favourite
Okay.
YouTuber. I'll mention one other thing, by the way, which is actually for some people who may be watching you who can't vote. We're going to give the vote to 16 and 17-year-olds.
Best idea.
And you know, I think it really is the best idea because it is about giving young people a proper voice in our politics. And the other thing I'd say is young people should get involved in politics. I mean, obviously I wanted to be for the Labour Party, but for any political party.
Just generally register to vote.
Register to vote because, you know, it's not just, I was saying in the manifesto launch, it's not just politicians who make the difference to the country, it's people that are the people who make the difference. It's people that can change things, and watch NikiNSammy's videos and change the country.
Can we get a banter pose?
Probably not.
Bye.
Bye, cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks
very
a lot.
much.
Cheers. I'm sorry about not doing the banter pose.
Oh no,
No, it's
don't.
fine.
Sammy likes to push things.
Yeah, I'm just so not down with the kids, you see.
You did well with LOL. That was good. And YOLO.
YOLO is
I was
not
expecting a
bad.
swag maybe. Swag's a good one.